28th, 2023 meeting of the Ways and Means Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Barnhart. Ms. Barnhart is present. Mr. Brew. Mr. Brew is present. Mr. Colby is excused. Mr. Delahaney. Mr. Delahaney is present. Mr. Dondorfer. Mr. Dondorfer is present. Mr. Mafucci. Mr. Mafucci is present. Mr. Milne. Mr. Milne is present. Ms. Roman. Ms. Roman is present. Chairwoman Smith.
Here.
Chairwoman Smith is present. Ms. Vasquez Simmons. Ms. Vasquez Simmons is present. Mr. Udelson. Mr. Udelson is present. President Lamar. President Lamar is present.
Legislators, would you please stand as Legislator Udelson will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Legislator Udelson. Are there any speakers signed up for a public forum tonight?
There is not.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the minutes from the January 24th, 2023 meeting before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk. Legislator Brew.
Yes, Chairman, I move that we move the following agenda items as one, with the exception of the four items I'm going to mention right now. These would be left out to consider individually. Those four items would be referral number 23-0052, 23-0056, 23-0057, finally 23-0062.
Moved by Legislator Brew, seconded by Legislator Mafucci. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Next item is referral 23-0052, proposed in-rem tax foreclosure action number 147, City of Rochester and Town of Brighton.
Moved by Legislator Delahaney, seconded by Legislator Brew. Are there any discussions? Sorry, Legislator Mafucci.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Through you to the administration, if we happen to get calls from people who would like their property back, how should we respond? What do they need to do?
Madam Chair, individuals who are at risk of having their property go through our foreclosure auction should absolutely call our Office of the Treasury, 753-1200, and discuss options and opportunities to come on in and sign a repayment agreement.
Thank you.
Are there any other discussions? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 23-0056, restricting insurance recovery revenue from COVID-19 vaccines and amend the adopted 2023 operating budget.
Moved by Legislator Brew, seconded by Legislator Dondorfer. Are there any discussion? Seeing, sorry, Legislator Dondorfer.
Through you, Madam Chairperson, to the administration, can you just give a brief explanation on what this is?
Madam Chair, yes, I know this is a somewhat unique referral to come before this body. Our public health department, in the course of operating the COVID-19 vaccination pods, had the opportunity to submit insurance reimbursement claims to the various health insurance of the people who came in. Those revenues inured to Department of Public Health, and under Treasury's rule under both CARES Act and ARPA funding is that any program generated revenues must be essentially plowed back into the program and used for COVID-19 response and mitigation purposes. In a prior year, when we were still operating under CARES Act funding, we took a shot at estimating the projected total revenues through the end of the year and tried to get an adjustment incorporated into our fourth quarter budget reappropriation. Estimates are not always great, and we missed a little bit back then. So we took the opportunity to try a different approach this time around, and we decided to wait until after the calendar year closed, so we would have a better handle on the actual insurance proceeds coming back to public health. And this referral, so the insurance proceeds basically are profit to public health, right? And profits fall to the county's bottom line and would fall down on our financial statements to unassigned fund balance. Because these insurance proceeds have to be used for COVID-19 response and mitigation actions, I'm asking the legislature to restrict that portion of fund balance. So it can only be used for COVID-19 activities, and then come 2023, which we're in, reappropriate that restricted fund balance back into the Department of Public Health.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 23-0057, authorization to settle a lawsuit in New York State Supreme Court, Monroe County Index Number E2019001760.
Moved by legislator Dondorfer, seconded by legislator Milne. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 23-0062, acceptance of countywide shared services initiative program award from the New York State Department of State.
Moved by legislator Milne, seconded by legislator Delahanty. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the February 28th, 2023 meeting of the Ways and Means Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Ways and Means Committee will be Tuesday, March 28th, 2023 at 6 p.m.